While games like Shadow of the Colossus and Ico are championed by the gaming community as the type of games that should be getting made, there's always those games out there like Lack of Love on the Dreamcast that have been played by very, very few people, but would probably be championed in much the same way if people knew what these games were like. L.O.L is the king, the poster boy of Dreamcast Obscura. Ryuichi Sakamoto does the soundtrack and was involved with conceptualising some of the game. And there's no language barrier here. That's the most surprising thing. Why haven't more people played this game? There is no language barrier. This is as much of an art house video game as you'll ever find, but it brings something new to the art house mix. It's fun. In the game you're this little creature. This is how you start off, and what you do is you try and teach other animals things. Here you're teaching this little insect how to open up these plants. The game is all about these acts of kindness. You're helping these creatures, helping creatures to feed, showing them how to defend themselves, showing them how to reach certain areas that they can't reach yet, and they reward you with the ability to evolve into a new creature. And that's what this game is all about. It's like an idealised evolution. It's real grade A wank hat stuff. A lack of love is why we need to start all over again. A lack of love is why our species is spending its last days thinking up formats for late night quiz channels that prey on single mothers and desperate unemployed fathers. A lack of love is why we have to do it properly next time. Acts of kindness. Now once you've done enough to evolve into a new species, it's time for you to get inside an egg. Oh, you dancer, I'm going to turn into monkey! No, you're no. You're just going to turn into a long-nosed creature that's slightly different from the creature you were before. The camera's going to zoom out a wee bit and you're going to be able to move to new areas you couldn't originally access. And this is where the puzzle-solving element of the game comes in. Look, I want to get up here towards that shaft of light. I want that shaft of light, but there's a gap here, so what do? A shaft of pish. Right onto that plant, which gives me access. If all video games had puzzles that you could solve like this, you could go to GameFAQs.com and it would just be that R. Kelly sex video. Bob's your uncle. L.O.L is a game full of surprises, so it's difficult to speak about. You don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But believe you me, every second you spend with this game is utterly charming. It has to be effortlessly one of the best games on the Dreamcast. It's full of ideas, and the concept itself, the concept that binds all these ideas together, is so sweet and so different, and stands up there alongside games like Ico and Shadow of the Colossus as inspiring stuff. L.O.L is a true example of a situation where somebody had an idea for a game and then made the game. Whereas so many games these days seem to be, they made the game and then tried to stick in some ideas later. The sad truth remains that L.O.L is a difficult game to find and has been played by very few people and thus will not be championed. And hopefully when people watch this they'll try and hunt this game down. Maybe they'll make some forum posts about it, maybe they'll blog about it a wee bit, and maybe they'll let other people know that hey, L.O.L was pretty great. Look, there's that footprint I walked in. Pretty fucking great.